Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho, we made it. TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday, June 23rd of 2023. 6/23/23. That's pretty cool. And hey, I'm looking forward to the weekend, just like you are. I've got lots of plans to make videos, of course, and do live streams and all the normal stuff that I do on the weekend. But I've got a bunch of stories to bring to you today, 17 in all during this 6-minute video that's 12 and a half minutes long. And then I'm going to go over to Midnight's Edge in the morning and hang out over there. But if you haven't seen today's video, it's very good. Grant did a great job talking about no hard feelings, which we're going to talk about in today's 6 minutes. But check out my review. It's worthwhile. And the little magic that's done by Grant is amazing. Anyway, let's say hi to each and every one of you. For those of you on Twitter, Rumble, and Odysee, thanks for being here. I appreciate your support. Of course, we got Captain Fandom Nerd in the house, along with the Weatherman and SFX314 Sabertooth Raptor, talking about the Indonesian volcano that erupted, causing a year without summer. I do think Atlantis existed earlier than 12,000 years ago. That's cool. But yeah, we've had some really weird events in the course of the global history here, and lots of things that changed the planet that humans didn't do at all. We got Liger fan in the house. There's David Glenn. Good to see you, my friend. We have an update from Griffin telling us that in the year 930, the world's oldest parliament, the Icelandic parliament, the Alþingi, there we go, was established. That's cool as heck. Thank you for that. There's Morgan King and the Bad Cap and Josiah Robinson. Mephisto is here. He missed his own premiere today because life is life indeed. Professor Haitian is here, working on more books that you don't know about or haven't heard of. So check out his channel. You got Rogue Thinker. Top of the morning, y'all, indeed. And an incredibly generous super chat from our friend Philip M. for $30 saying, Jesus said, "For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." John 3:16. Yep, wonderful phrase. Thank you, Philip. Wonderful verse. Heartfelt on a day like today. Something to keep in mind every day. Randall Orser's in the house. Great to see you, my friend. And of course, I remind you that we have a video for today. So check it out. Put it in your save. Watch it before Midnight's Edge in the morning. We got Low Spec Linux Laptop here. There's the Common Nerd listening live. Fat Elvis reminding us TGIF and smashing that thumb. We get deeper into the show. Lots of you here, including Mutant Bam Hammer, saying, Oyos, all my boyos. That's right. Lord Thoth is in the audience. Wonderful wrench from Canada. We got Vince Womack. What is up, Vince? Great to see you, buddy. Been a minute. Hope everything's going well. Let's see. A couple other folks walked in the door. And, well, my favorite squirrel, Cosmic Squirrel, is here. There's Keely Chow. Roll Tide, my friend. Has anybody seen Bamagrad recently? I've been missing him. I hope all is well. Wonderful man. There's Grim, otherwise known as Inferior. Good to see you, buddy. And there's Peter Graves. Hello, says Katsif. Indeed, hello. Corbin Dallas. What's going on? There's Black Saber out there. We've got Atwood. What's up, Atwood? We got Andrew 46-2. What's up? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing all right too, buddy. Sonder Hammerschlag. And of course, Judican. He is legendary. Legendary. Also legendary. The very talented Andy Masterson. And Theliato is here early. There's Action Com. I'm getting ready to begin, actually. Let me begin the begin. Wow, I'm old. Darius Munchausen, what is up, buddy? I got Burst Angel here and Blackia. James Villanueva is here. Look at all these wonderful humans and creatures. Great and small. Commander Ed Stairgraker of Shadow. Wow, almost screwed that up. Good to see you, buddy. Final Monkey, Izaj, Mlody, and Barney Fife, who I know watched my video today. Joe, what's up? Joe's Atmosphere, great to see you, buddy. And Schmilex, what's up? You know, we got a gal. I love Fridays. Saltzilla, the amazing Jim Watari. Keck, 44, 11 Alpha, John Sapola, Rod Thunderheart, Ram, Bam, a 3,000, Tim Hayes, Brightest Day. Hey, Joni Silk, welcome. All right, everybody, the real 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. There's 17 stories in all. And if this is your first time here, thanks for being here. If you're watching on Twitter, Rumble, or Odysee, I appreciate you so very much. We've got the first story right here up on the board. It is Entertainment One, or E1, is actually getting ready to cut 20% of its workforce prior to a sale. Selling to who? I don't know. Are they going to sell to anybody? I don't know. What I do know is that they've been trying to sell this entertainment division. Hasbro's been trying to part with it for 2 years. Unsuccessfully. Nobody wants it. And I can't blame them. They don't have a lot of good IP here that hasn't been, well, completely destroyed, a la anything that Disney or Warner Brothers has done recently, which is kind of disappointing, right? But moving on here, we've got Jennifer Lawrence saying that she's not a big fan of method acting. So people like, well, I mean, Walk the Line guy. I always forget his name. He was in Joker. He was famous brother with somebody. Anyway, she's not a big fan of that. She likes Christian Bale style of just getting up for 10 seconds before and like diving into your character at that point. Let me tell you, she does a really good job in certain parts of the film I just reviewed. That is the video that I just dropped a few moments ago. We got box office upset that's happening right now, which is causing Warner Brothers to panic because guess what? The Flash is now in third place. Even the Floptastic Elemental went by it as of Wednesday, and we're going into a weekend where it may be passed by No Hard Feelings, which I saw a movie, so you don't have to. So much panic happening at Warner Brothers right now that they are negotiating a $500 million deal to part with their film and TV music publishing assets. That's crazy. They own a huge catalog, and $500 million, that's really, really cheap. Netflix's new view metric is their old view metric. They've gone back to an oldie but goodie with a slightly more transparency. But it's not real transparency. We're not really going to know how many views there are. You're just going to know a closer approximation of what's actually happening with their shows. Will we ever get to transparency? Not without, I would imagine, laws, which I think should be required because otherwise you're misleading investors into the quality of the products that you're releasing. Harrison Ford is refusing to give up acting at the age of 81. He says Indiana Jones' exit is bittersweet. It's time for me to grow up. It's also time for you to stop flying planes, bro, because you can't land them. Rust Weapons Supervisor has been charged additionally with dumping drugs on the day of the shooting. That's right. She had in her possession narcotics. So Hannah Gutierrez Reed will be, facing additional charges in addition to manslaughter. Moving on, Titanic director James Cameron was frustrated, upset visibly, and, well, in his own words, angered at the nightmarish charade that was created by elevating people's hopes for many days, because everybody knew of any consequence that the sub had imploded. And I mean, a lot of people think it was being used as cover to go over something else that was going on. Geraldo Rivera says he's going to announce whether or not he stays with Fox News. Does anybody care? He's already off the 5. He doesn't contribute all that much. He's never accurate or honest in his reporting. So if he's gone, is anybody going to miss him? Microsoft may be missing Activision Blizzard. They are whining and complaining to the judge that if the DOJ and the FTC are able to pause this deal long enough, they won't be able to close it, and their $69 billion purchase of Activision will stop dead in its tracks, which I'm fine with. I'm sure all gamers are too. Is Twitter ready for Europe's new big tech rules? Well, the EU wants to control free speech. They don't want free speech. They don't want anything remotely close to free speech. They want controlled narrative speech. I have a feeling Twitter may not be in the EU much longer. Stock market today, well, the market drops. You got all kinds of problems globally. This is not going to do well for a while. 3M reached a $10.3 billion settlement over the contamination of water systems with forever chemicals. That's right. They're poisoning you forever now. And it's only worth $10.3 billion. Nice to know that all of our collective lives are only worth that much money. Consumers are spending, but Wall Street expects businesses to, well, have a tighter squeeze. And they're referring specifically to the retail businesses, which are in big trouble, specifically ones that are being boycotted. But even the others are having, some difficulty. I think Christmas will be rather thin this year. Canada is going to require Google and Meta to pay media outlets under a new law anytime they are sharing their articles. I don't think they're going to be sharing anything from Canada anymore. Not that anybody would. It's propaganda. Malaysia is taking legal action against Meta right now over harmful content. And finally, a group promoting plant-based eating wants a new name for the Macon Bacon baseball team. Point one, this group of pseudoscientist doctors are located in Washington State. The baseball team is located in Georgia. I have two words that I'm too polite to say here. One starting with F and one starting with Y. And fake meat's even worse for you than real meat. That is what it is. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Anyway, we have got lots of great things coming for you today. I've got another video yet to release. Like I said, today's video that dropped was the film review of No Hard Feelings. My initial thoughts I gave last night on Comics Division show, but in total context, I would watch that video because it'll help you decide if you're going to get to see a movie this weekend or not, because that might be the only movie that's there that might be worth your money. And again, the reason I title a certain series of films, I saw it so you don't have to, is because you really didn't have to. So anyway, I love this. I love this music, don't you? It's fantastic. I do appreciate everybody who's been here today and everybody who's always here. I appreciate the early birds and the conversation ahead of the stream. And I appreciate that all of you are going to join me over on Midnight's Edge in the morning, coming up next on Midnight's Edge. Have a great weekend, everybody. See ya!